Figure out who you can hear on this beat. Figure out how you can get in touch with these folks. If you got to give this man $5,000 for a hook, you might got to do that.
If they don't know what they want, but they're hiring you and they trust the vision, then you want to work with those people because those are people who are going to let you flex your direction the most.
A whole bunch of independent artists behind each other.
Right.
Because now you're going to feel like his song might be the best.
Welcome back to another episode of the Producergrind Podcast. Carrington and L with me.
What's good?
Yo, what's good? Our guest, this Baltimore native and 808 Mafia affiliate, is one of the hottest young producers in the trap. He's worked with Bandhunta Izzy, Metro Boomin, 21 Savage, Future, CashOut, and Southside. Please welcome to the show, Pyrex.
What it is, man?
What's good, fam? How you feeling?
Doing good. How y'all feeling, man?
Pyrex.
Yeah.
All good? Y'all want to do that
talk
again?
to the mic again. I know I got to talk to the mic and shit. Yeah. What's good? So
What's good with you, man?
All right.
You done?
Ain't much. I mean, for real, I got my boy T Hood in here with me.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
T Hood, you feel me, man? You feel me? Flex God shit. Shout out to DJ Plugg and Bobby Kritical, man.
Big
Plug.
Held a nigga down since I've been out here, though.
Word.
Mafia.
Big OGs.
That's dope.
Shit, you were just telling me earlier that you've been out here for a year. You know, you just moved out here. So if you want to tell everyone who may not be familiar with who you are or what you do, you just give them a little background.
All right, so I'm a producer out of Baltimore. My name Pyrex TurnMeUp. You feel me? You can call me Pyrex. I came up producing with a local rapper named 2D Row. A lot of y'all might not know about him.
Mm-hmm.
But he did this song with ASAP Ant for real. That shit was going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So they did a tape together. I believe they had Uzi on that bitch before Uzi blew up. Cardi on that motherfucker. I mean, it was like everybody on that bitch. So it's like I was always around in the scene. I mean, I did that shit at 15. So it's like
You what, 19 now? 20?
21.
21?
Yeah.
Real young.
Yeah, I'm young as a motherfucker.
So what
it's
made
like,
you move? What made you move out here?
I was homeless.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Like I was dead ass homeless. I was sleeping in my man's car for like 2 years for real.
Yeah.
Because my mother ain't want me like really fucking with the music shit. Like she supported it, but she was like, she just didn't support everything that came with it. And especially because the city, like, she gotta be overprotective. I wasn't mad at it. It's like, she don't want her son out there at 4 o'clock in the morning every night, 5 o'clock, you don't even know what's gonna happen. I'm all the way in East Baltimore. You feel me? Like, I don't even live in East Baltimore. I ain't even supposed to be in East Baltimore, you feel me? But I'm all the way out there chilling. Like, that's how niggas usually like, something happened to you being somewhere where you ain't supposed to be. So you feel me? Like, the way my mother reacted, I had to just take it on the chin and I was like, I'm a dip. Cause like, all you gonna do is hold me back. And I ain't finna be one of these lame ass niggas that been talking to my kid like shit. Back in my day, I could have been this. I could have been that.
So she didn't kick you out, you left?
Nah, I just dipped.
Then after living 2 years in your man's car, why'd you come to Atlanta? Like, first of all, how did you even get to Atlanta?
All right, so my man's called me, FaceTime me. You feel me? I was asleep. Nigga called me, woke me up. He was like, yo, what you doing? I'm like, I ain't doing shit. He was like, yo, I'm going to Atlanta today. I got a truck. You trying to go? I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's go. I called my man's Trip, and his name King Trip 410. Make sure y'all follow him. He gonna be the next come up all this side of Baltimore. Trip and my boy D-Day. So we was all out here for real, and we came to 11th Street. And when I came to 11th Street, what happened? That nigga DJ Plugg. DJ Plugg, big head ass, looked at me. He was like, oh, ain't that nigga Pyrex? You fire, boy. And I lost my motherfucking mind. Cause I never met DJ Plugg before.
He already heard of you?
Hell yeah. I ain't never seen this nigga before. You feel me? Like I ain't never talked to him. I mean, I tweeted him all the time. He ain't never tweeted me back. You feel me? I DM'd him all the time. He ain't never hit me back. And when he seen me, he was like, yo, your shit hard. Like, nigga almost like fucking passed out right then and there. I was happy as hell. So my homies was like, bro, like, you really ain't got shit going for yourself back home. If you stay out here for a month, see what happens. And just see what happens, bro. Like, we'll come back and get you. Just try this shit. Like, all right, boom. They gave me some bread. I stayed down this bitch for like a month.
When was this?
That's some real shit, though.
This
last
year.
This
Month last year.
Damn.
And after them niggas left the next day, I went to the studio with that nigga CashOut. Did a song with him. Then this nigga was like, yo, you want to do my next album? I'm like, fuck it, come on. I locked in with CashOut. At met CashOut, I met the nigga Drip Set Freaky. I met him. Then I met Don Cannon. I was making beats in the room. And Cannon walked in. He was like, hey, who beats these is? He thought I was an engineer for real. I'm like, nah, these my beats. He was like, hell no, stop playing. I said, I swear to God. He said, bro, give me a pack right now. I'm like, all right, bet. Get this nigga like 10 pack on the spot. He called me back. Like, he gave a beat to his artist, Lil James, and boy, Jack Harlow. Boy, Jack Harlow, 2-5.
You got a Jack Harlow placement? Yeah.
Real quick, how did you get that initial studio session with CashOut? Because there's a lot of producers that, you know, they move to Atlanta, but they don't even know what the next step is.
Oh, see, well, my man Spud, he from Baltimore, you feel me? And he was always doing the camera shit for CashOut at that time. Like, that was the time when CashOut just finished that tour. He was on that shit. So Spud called me. He was like, yo, you still out here? I'm like, yeah. He said, pull up real quick. Pulled up on CashOut. And the first beat I played, you should have seen how this nigga CashOut looked at me, bro. Like, I swear to God, that shit was funny as hell. This nigga ain't say shit to me the whole time. Like, I walked in there, I'm like, yo, what's up? I'm Pyrex. He was like, I'm like, yeah, bro told me to pull up with the beats. He was like, the nigga pointing to this shit like, go on ahead. I'm like, damn, like, as soon as I plug up, the nigga looked at me and he stood up. He said, boy, we gonna make some motherfucking millions together. I was like, dang, bro, like.
Yeah, and this is all you was homeless at this point, right? You
had
was
just homeless at this point, you feel me? So he kicked out some paper for real. Once he kicked out some paper, it was just like, all right, like, it's serious now. Like, I'm be down here, like, I gotta see what's gonna happen. Like, CashOut, that's a legend. Like, I remember riding to school and hearing that song with him and DJ Spence, you feel me? And that's in Baltimore, so it's like, it was global. And after that, it just started taking off, clockwork by clockwork, clockwork by clockwork. I was always hanging around DJ Plugg and Kritical. I mean, like, they like big brothers to me. So it's like, I'd be familiar with K-Camp or any of the artists they working with. Nigga Uzi even know my face by now. So it's like, even just being around them two niggas, you feel me? Like, and I didn't even meet Uzi through them niggas. I met him through Spud, but that's a whole nother story. But like, even though being around them and just like sticking to them, like, I can genuinely say them two, like, they the GOATs for this shit. But a lot of people really don't know about it. Like, a lot of this sound, the new wave of Latin sound, like, it come from DJ Plugg and Bobby Kritical.
That real dark, weird sound type shit.
For real, like, the little pump beats and all that, bro. Man, they biting. Like they not biting their beats completely because it don't sound like a Flex God beat. I'm telling you, like, that's where that sound came from, for real. Who else was doing those weird beats?
Right.
When Future dropped that Monster tape, and they heard that, what song was it that he did on there?
Who plugged it?
Nah, it was, I can't remember. What song was it? When it switched to that Northern B song at the end. It was
You said it switched up? Oh, Throwaway.
Yeah, Throwaway.
Plugged it Throwaway?
Yeah.
Word? I never knew that shit is so fire. The one that switches up, like, it turns to like a slow song kind of shit. Yeah, that shit's so fire.
Man, that nigga Plugg, like, bro. That nigga can play the motherfucking keys too, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
I never even knew that shit, bro. Like, I'm sitting there with this nigga in Patchwork. He started playing the keys like Zaytoven. On my hood.
No cap.
I swear, bro. Like, but he don't like, you feel me, like, Plugg so humble, bro. He just sit in the back. He ain't gonna never tell you about this shit. Another person like that, Sonny. And Metro too. But I get down.
So speaking of Metro, are you? I see you got Boominati and 808 Mafia in your
You
bio.
know what it is, nigga.
So you are official Boominati and
sir.
official 808 Mafia.
No, I'm not. I'm just affiliated with 808.
Affiliated,
You feel me?
gotcha.
Like, they big homies. Like, anything little, no, Southside like it, Metro like little bro. So anything Metro do, Southside always gonna be a part of that shit. So it's like, yeah, definitely. They all my family. And shout out to DY, because DY was the first nigga to ever fuck with me in producing.
How'd you end up linking with Metro, and how did the situation come about?
Shit, well, I was in a session with Nudy, and that nigga pulled up, and he asked Nudy, he was like, "Yo, who making these beats?" And nigga Nudy was like, "Little nigga right there," and I was just in the back, my headphones on for real,
Little nigga right
and I was ready to dip. As soon as I was ready to dip, Metro was like, "Yo, you want to stay here and cook up?" I'm like, "Sure." Nigga ain't cook up with me the whole time, bro.
He didn't?
Nah,
he was just watching you cook?
Nah, he was in there making beats the whole time. Like, I was just sitting there on my laptop, my headphones in. But he started this hard-ass melody and got up out the room. And I was just like, fuck it. Went for that shit.
You hopped on his computer?
I just hopped on that bitch and started making beats. I was like, it's either gonna be one thing and they gonna be mad and be like, damn, bro, delete the shit. Or he gonna be like, damn, that shit hard and keep it.
Yeah.
And he, as soon as he came back in the room, he was like, who the fuck did this? Nigga Jig was like, huh? That shit hard. You feel me? Next day, the nigga Metro called my phone, like, pull back up to the studio. I pulled up to the studio, we making beats. He was like, hey, what you doing? I'm like, shit. Said, what you doing tomorrow? Shit. You wanna go to LA? I'm like, all right, cool. I'm thinking he ready to like book me a flight. He said, give me information so I can get this shit set up. He called me at like 3 o'clock. He was like, yo, I just sent you the information, pull up. I'm pull up, you feel me? It's the private jet and shit.
Oh, shit.
And like that shit, that was like the first time I ever flew on a whole private jet.
Yeah.
Like, last year was the first time he flying too, when I flew to Atlanta.
Word.
Yeah, like I always drove places. Like I drove all the way to Florida and shit. Like that. Like that shit was ass. Like growing up, like they'd pack a big ass minivan and niggas would drive to Florida.
20 hours or some shit.
Probably more than that. Cause niggas can't drive.
So take us back. Like you said, you originally came down here, you made beats, and then I think, who was it for? So CashOut, and he gave you some money for the beats or the 10-pack, right? So a lot of producers, like, they always worry, well, like a major concern is like, how do I handle business? Were you familiar with how to handle business before, or did you just kind of go with the flow? How did that work out?
I was always familiar on how to handle business because I had people like back home that did this. That was like always fond of like, yo, you got to stay on top of this. You got to do this. You got to do this. Don't let these people fuck you over. So it was like, I always knew my business side of the music. But it was like, my hunger always took before my business side took. So it was like, if I seen an artist, I was so quick to hear, boom, have a beat. But it separated me from everybody else because it was like, they see an artist and be like, oh, I got beats. They like, send me something. They be like, all right, well, I charge this much.
Yeah.
And they like, what you tell me you make beats for if you ain't gonna... But that's where I see where artists be getting mad online too. You feel me? When the producer promote them and be like, yo, I got beats, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, all right, well, send me a pack. Well, all right, I got this much. Be like, whoa, you told me you got beats. It's the difference when an artist hit you up like, yo, send me a pack. If an artist hit you up and send me a pack, just leave them on red.
You just send it.
Just leave them on red. If a nigga hit you up like, send me a pack, leave them on red.
Leave the message on red?
I leave a nigga on red.
Why is that?
Why?
Because he's not coming at you with a business.
Nope.
Like, that's not a business mindset. That's a street mindset. That's a nigga still trying to rap. Like, if you want to work, you got to be, like, carry yourself as a business and treat yourself as one. And people will treat you as one. Like, I'm trying to tell you.
So even if a big artist hits you, you say leave it on red?
But what up? What's that going to do? Besides get you a placement. You going to be broke with a placement.
It's true. It's back end, though.
Like, you feel me? Yeah, it is back end, but it's like, you know how much of a hassle that shit is to go through. You feel me? And collecting that 200 with that PRO, like, sometimes that shit ain't even certified to get money off of back end.
Right.
If you had to draw a line in the sand where it's on this side of it, you should be saying, okay, I can take this placement and not get any money for it versus, okay, I'm past the point where I don't care what your name is. I need some money for that. Where would that line be?
You can be like, I'm past the point, I don't give a fuck what your name is. Once you like a legend, you feel me? I'll never be like that. Like, I don't give a fuck who you is. It's just, I keep myself as a business. So it's like, and I know these artists be like, these niggas ain't going outside. You feel me? These niggas gotta make their money. You see these niggas walking around with chains, niggas in cars and shit. But you see producers out this motherfucker just like barely struggling to get by. Then you see other producers like Southside. Being broke is a sickness. Go ahead and kill yourself. Like, real shit. Like, when nigga told me that, like, I really understood what he meant by that. Like, you want to carry yourself as a business, you want to get money, or you want to get paper. It's a difference between getting paper and getting money. Niggas is getting paper right now. We all getting paper right now. But you want to have money, you want to feed your kids, you want to feed your kids' kids. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to feed my kids' kids.
So let's talk a little bit more about your relationship with Southside. How'd you guys kind of like solidify things? You producing on his album, right? That Free
Yeah,
Agent
I'm
4.
executive producing Free Agent 4.
Okay, so talk about that a little bit, please.
All right, so the same shit with Metro. He just came in and heard my beats. I was actually in the studio with Metro out LA making beats in the next room. And it was funny because I was telling Metro about Southside. Like, I couldn't stop talking about that nigga. Because the nigga Metro asked me, he was like, why you start making beats? And I was like, yeah, I remember coming home watching this video. This nigga Southside and Waka on the tour bus.
Mm-hmm.
And I would always watch that video and try to remake that beat that Southside did. And once I finally did it, it was like, boom, go ahead. Stop making beats. Start going. You can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I was in there making beats.
So recreating a beat helped you get nicer at making beats.
Yeah. Like, I ain't even gonna be the person that's starting to be like, oh, don't download FLPs, don't use MIDIs. And do anything you gotta do to help to teach yourself. Like, I'm a hands-on learner. I can't watch nothing. You feel me? If I download a FLP, like, I remember his name was like Gutter Beats Juggin' or something like that. Like, I downloaded like 10 of his beats. You feel me? And I noticed how he did it. Like, you feel me? He put the beats inside the mixer track. Like, every time they said, I couldn't really understand what they were saying. Mm-hmm. So it's like, once I did it myself,
clicking
I got the hang of it.
I see what's going on.
You feel me? Like, I wasn't sitting there like remaking the beats to try to get to nobody. I'm sitting there remaking the beats. So it's like, all right, boom, this how I make a melody.
Yeah.
This how I do this. So once I got the hang of it, it was like clockwork. It didn't even really feel like I was just starting once I got the hang of it.
I feel like you're not even really a producer until, like, everybody got that one beat they had to try to remake. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, bro.
Like, mine was Put On with Kanye and Jeezy. It was like that one joint where, like, I know, okay, I could do the synthesizers like this, I could do the drums like this, might not be the exact same, but that's really how you get your chops up. You know what I'm saying? So what does the executive production role look like?
It's basically, at first I was gonna produce the whole tape, but that's just another side of me. I don't like oversaturating things. You feel me? So it's like, yeah, I could produce the whole tape, or I could actually be a real executive producer
and find
with this shit. And you feel me? Put my beats on there, make sure other niggas who beats is hard on there, like, and make sure the tape is a solid tape. Like, there's gonna be some fire on there. I got, of course, my boy ChaseTheMoney on there, DMC on there, Bass Cash, DY, Cicero. It's a few hits on there. That tape gonna hit. It's gonna be the one Free Agent 4.
That's dope. It seems like you took it as an opportunity to pass the blessing on to producers that you fuck with too.
Yeah, always, especially with that boy Chase, man. That nigga, he went on his way a couple times with me.
Word.
Hell yeah.
And y'all both make them kind of dark sounds. I know y'all make beats together. Y'all is that like a sound y'all really created together kind of thing?
Nah, I got more of like, I got more like an 808 Metro sound for real. Like, Chase got his dark sound. That's Chase sound.
Right.
I ain't even gonna sweat that. Like, that's my boy. Like, that's his shit.
Yeah, you can hear a Chase beat. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You don't even need to hear the tag. You know it's a Chase beat. Especially how he does that one thing with the snare at the end, the off snare. You know what I'm talking about?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So you feel me? It's like, see, me, I got more heavy bass in my hi-hats. Like, I love hi-hats and stuff like that. And I also make different type beats. Like, I do some pop shit, some like R&B shit, and stuff there here and there. And I play the keys too. So that's where we separate. Like, I play the keys. So he don't really be playing the keys.
You the first person I seen do the reverse open hat too, or what is it? The reverse open hat?
Yeah.
That shit be fire.
Thanks, bro. Cause what I do is, cause I know you're gonna ask me about how many beats. So what I do is I just make it like, where I start with my 808. My 808 gotta bounce. You feel me? Like, it has to bounce. So once the 808 bounce, the rest of the beat can bounce. You can just add little hi-hats here and there, you feel me? Little snares here and there, claps here and there, just to fill up the beat. And to be honest, like, a lot of my beats are one sound beats. Because like, you gotta think, the artist has a voice too. And a lot of these artists be doing too much. So you gotta make sure, like, the shit simple and to the point. And then when you get to your other artists, like your J. Cole's, you gotta be prepared for that too, though. Definitely gotta always be prepared.
So why we see there's not too many producers out of the DMV area of this generation. Like, you're part of this new wave. Why do you feel that it is?
Can we call Baltimore the DMV or no?
Nah.
All right, we'll call Baltimore then.
Cause Baltimore is really hard to get out of there, man. Like, once you catch wind, you either got two choices. You gonna stay there and be famous, or you gonna get the hell on and try around with what you got. So it's like I can go back home right now and niggas look at me like I made it. And I can come back out here and niggas looking at me like another producer. You feel me?
So it's just like more the overall mindset.
Like I'd rather come out here and keep grinding, keep working. Like, yeah, people, my boy Izzy go crazy back home. He going crazy. He on the world tour right now. But that's not it for me, you feel me? Like, I want to be next to Dr. Dre, Timbaland in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for real. Like, type shit.
So what would you tell a producer in Baltimore right now, a young guy?
Stay focused, man. I know it's hard. I know everything you're dealing with. I know everybody in your ear, people telling you can't do it. It's a 1 in a million chance. Just stay focused, man. Because it's like, you could take 10 years to get that one to change your life, and you can get that shit in Baltimore.
Do you DJ?
Yeah.
So, like, have you been on tour with any of these artists, or do you plan to do?
No, dog, I do not like tour. I do not like tour at all. I'm going to keep it real with you.
Even though it's another source of income?
Nah, dog, I do not like tour. I do not like tour at all. I've been to tour with Future one time. It was for Summer Jam. Test Me, who signed the Freeman Test, who signed the Future, took me for my 17th birthday. I will never in my life go to tour again.
Too much?
Bro, it was hectic. Like, I ain't know what to do. I was always lost. Like, I was really always lost. I'm looking for niggas all the time. Like, bro, we had police escorts everywhere. Like, people, like, going crazy for this man. Like, people really go crazy for this nigga Future. Like, they lose all morals, respect, and everything, bro. Like, it's amazing to see it, you feel me? But, like, they keep going through it. Like, I understand why that man just be like, man, back up a little bit, you feel me? Like, cause he a real star. Like, it's been a while since people seen another real star since Drake. You feel me? Like, and he a trap nigga. Like, he making trap music, and you on Drake scale with that, like, and Thug too. People.
When you were on tour, was it hard to stay focused and get work done?
Yeah, I was still starstruck. I was starstruck the whole time. For real. Like, that was my first time seeing all of them.
You were just chilling, smoking weed, and just being in the moment type shit.
I'm not even that. I was just like, everybody that walked past, I'm like, oh shit. Like, I bumped into Young Scooter, looked up to him, and like, oh, that's Young Scooter. And like, that was real embarrassing for me.
How'd you get over that?
Like, and the only reason that was embarrassing because my boy D-Day did the same shit, and he told me about it. He was like, yo, when I bumped into Scooter, I was like, oh shit, that's Young Scooter. I was like, look at
Like, you said it out loud?
I ain't gonna do that, yo.
You said it out loud?
Yeah, I said it exactly out loud. I'm like, damn, bro, I did the exact dumbass shit he did. And then when I seen Future, I did it again. And then Casino, and it was just like, I'm like,
how does Scooter react?
He just laughed. He just laughed because Tesla had brought the other kid, D-Day, around. So it was like, he was like, what's up with these little kids? Like, he just be laughing because he used to it. Like, he was only 16, 17.
I had a next question, but I wanted to ask because I seen your tattoo. It's in red. Is that Arabic?
It's an Om.
It's a what?
It's an Om. It's a prayer symbol for higher peace.
Do you subscribe to a specific religious belief or just some spiritual?
Nah, I just need inner peace, you feel me? Like, we live in a real fucked up world, bro. And it's a lot of people that's not really here for you. So it's like, I gotta find my self-balance so like when shit goes wrong, I can deal with it. Cause people really tend to lash out on things when shit goes wrong. You're not really balanced in yourself. Like, you conflicting on everything else. You mad at everything else because you still mad at the shit you're not getting right. So once you get right with yourself and get like your inner peace and try to get right with yourself, like, a lot of things going to change too. Like, I'm still not all the way there.
But what are you doing
to
to get there? What are some of your steps and advice you would give?
First thing first, a lot of people don't do. You got to start admitting when you're wrong. Like, you got to know when you're wrong. You got to know something's wrong and know not to do it. You feel me? You got to, like, restrict yourself. I mean, I ain't perfect with it. Like, I still get high. Like, we all got our demons, but you gotta start day by day in order, if you wanna get better. That's something I would tell people to look into. Just like, look into their own symbol and like the practices of the Hindu religion. Like, it ain't nothing wrong with like looking into things and just reading about it. Open your mind up to it. That's all.
It's Hindu.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
You pray, you meditate?
Oh no, I don't pray or meditate now.
No?
So how do you say if you want peace, how do you find it there without prayer or meditation? Cause
First things first, you gotta eliminate all the negative things in your life, no matter what it's gonna cost you. Like, if you want to do something like the music, you gotta eliminate the negatives with it. You feel me? Like,
but you can't just do that by yourself. You gotta call on a higher power for that.
you can do it. Like, you ain't gotta do it by yourself. But I'm saying, like, you can do it. Like, you just gotta know, like, damn, like, I could really do this with them, or I can do this with this person. It's just gonna take me a little bit longer.
So by the negatives, you're referring to negative people?
Yeah. Like, stay away from the people that you know, like, don't really benefit you. You feel me? Like, if you know a nigga just gonna fuck you over and take you through the hassle, not try and pay you for a track, not try and give you your royalties for a track, don't even go to the session. Like, it don't matter what artist it is. Like, that's when your morals come in, you feel me? Like, as a producer. Cause like, it ain't gonna be nothing but another nigga crying on the internet about how he got fucked over.
Right, though, right?
But what about if you don't know? What if like you didn't know like that's gonna happen? Because you can't discern from every single person.
Yeah, you feel me? You can't. Like, you gotta learn from that shit. Cause I ain't know. I got fucked over before. You feel me? I was another nigga crying on the internet. What it's like, suck that shit up and keep it pushing. And that's what you learn right there, you feel me? And then eliminate that shit from there.
It sounds like you're saying it's about having awareness about what you can and cannot control, right? And the shit you know you can't control, you start cutting that shit out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're in a session with an artist, a big artist, you do a couple songs, is the money conversation happen before, or when does that happen? And how does it look like?
I got a manager for real, so like, I honestly, I don't have the money conversation, but usually when I did, I would have the money conversation before.
Before you pull up?
Yeah, it's no point in having that after or in the middle, because that's when it's gonna be able conflict. Niggas,
Awkward.
You feel me? Awkward. Then it's like, look, you say that in the middle of the session, the rest of the session gonna be awkward. The nigga not even gonna be rapping the same way you be. Damn, I gotta pay this nigga. So what you gotta do is just like, before you get there, just be like, hey, look, this what it is. This what it ain't gonna be. It's either we doing this or we not. The artists, you feel me, nowadays, they not gonna tell you, nah, bro. They gonna be with it. Like, niggas don't speak up. That's why niggas don't be getting paid.
And what's a good price point, would you say, to start? You got fired, but you don't really got placements.
Like, you got five, but you ain't really got placements. You can go ahead, say you're exclusive for a stack. You can sell your leases for 10% of that. You feel me? Because you just started. You feel me? At least get 10% of that. It's like, once you start getting your placements to getting your buzz, you can take your leases up to like 500 to a stack.
You think if you don't got no name, someone's gonna pay $100 though?
Yeah.
If it's fire, right?
Yeah. Niggas was cashing out in Baltimore giving niggas stacks. Like,
But that's not on. But you're not doing it online. It's not like an online store. You're doing it in person. You're talking in person.
I hate the online stores, bro.
You got an online store though, don't you?
No, I don't use it. I had it. I put like 4 beats on it.
You still got, I think we were just on earlier, you still got some
It
beats.
felt like your Beatstars was popping a little bit.
Yeah, it's still up. I ain't using it though.
You don't really get no sales through it?
I don't know.
Perception is everything, man.
Like, that shit is just up there, bro. Like,
Look good too. Had a
Once I
little
had-
BBC joints on there.
Like, yeah, once I had started thinking about it, bro, I was like, damn. These niggas ain't gonna do nothing but sit here and listen to these beats all day. These niggas gonna be like, damn, what if I pop? You feel me? And I'm still putting my beats on there. He's like, damn, y'all gotta get his sound down pat. These niggas gonna sit there and listen to my beats all day.
Remake them, all that shit.
Same shit I did.
Does that go back to your point where you're saying about the oversaturation? You don't want randoms buying your beats?
Yeah, like, I want my beats to be, when you hear it, like, you gonna know. Like that, that's Pyrex. Here that nigga go again. Like, you feel me? Like, that's what I want to happen. Like, that's why I'm kind of glad the way my music rolling out right now. Like, don't nobody really know who I am or what I did. It just like they hear and feel more, but it's like each song they getting again like, oh damn, this was cool. Damn, this harder. Damn, this harder than that. This harder than that. This harder than that. Like when y'all hear Free Agent 4, then like I ain't gonna lie, when y'all hear Free Agent 4, y'all gonna hear a lot. Like you'll be like, damn, like, all right, this what this nigga be on. This why he around everybody. Like, I've been really trying to hold it out because I do stuff different with my beats. So I've been really trying to hold it out because I don't want nobody. Like I be saying how people do Chase. I be like, damn, nigga done stole his beat.
Oh, you said Chase?
Yeah, like I be like, damn, like it's like, nah, bro, just that's gonna come with it. That's gonna happen eventually. So
that's a fact though, because I seen Lil Wop had posted a couple weeks ago. He was in the studio playing this beat, and it sounded exactly like a Chase beat, but he commented producer, underneath it. Mm-hmm. And I looked it up. The producer was, kind of like a just getting started type of thing. Mm-hmm. But I commented on his post with the original beat. I was like, Chase the money. I don't know if he's seen it or not, but
like, you feel me? I got some beats that sound like Chase. You feel me?
But you work with him though, so it's a little different.
So, but still, like, it's just I got some beats that sound like Chase. Like I even got some beats that I just threw Chase tag on. That's my boy. That it sounds like I'm like, oh, damn, I ain't gonna do that song. Throw that shit in there.
Give it a collab, right?
You feel me?
So we talked about a little bit about the Metro relationship. We talked about the tape. Mm-hmm. It was called Pyrex Boomin.
Yeah, that's 2019.
2019. But you guys already have been promoting it. You already announced it. You already got the art. So it's gonna be something special to it. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, this is honestly really special to me because Metro Boomin is actually my favorite producer. Like, he's like, that's the nigga, like, he set it off. You feel me? Like, he was 19. When he dropped 19 in Boomin, I looked at that like, damn, like, bro, this nigga almost my age. I'm still in high school. This nigga turned up with Gucci, man. Like, in Baltimore, niggas look at Gucci, man, like he a god. So it seems like if you ever seen Gucci come to Baltimore or Boosie, Gucci and Boosie, you're gonna shut the city down. I promise you. But so I'm just like, dang, you working with all these niggas. Like, what can I do to just like separate myself from him, but to be like him? You feel me? Like, how can I be legendary just like him? Like, how can I make my name stand out just like how he made his name stand out, but be completely different from him?
So is the Pyrex Boomin tape, is that a compilation? Is it you rapping? What is it?
Nah, it's just my beats. That's just my beats. The me rapping, that's a whole different other thing. I just started doing that, you feel me, just be fucking around. And people started reacting to it the opposite of how I thought they was going to.
So the Pyrex Boomin tape, that's like a compilation, like a bunch of different artists?
Yeah.
That's dope.
It's gonna be like, just like how 19 and Boomin is.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's gonna be hosted by Metro. You feel me? He gonna executive produce it. But from now until then, I'm gonna be working on this tape.
Well, so you said you're starting to rap now. So, like, what inspired you to do that? Because we see that, not saying it's a trend, but we're seeing a lot of rap or producers starting to rap now. What was your like motivation behind that?
At first, I was just writing songs, and my boy Izzy, he like kept pressing me to drop a song. Like, kept pressing me. Like, he's like, yo, it's hard. You might as well just drop a song. Bro. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, you know I ain't no rapper. Like, he just do it. He's like, look at what Pierre doing. Look at how Speaker Niggas did it. Like, look at how Sonny did it. Just drop it one song and see how people react. I'm like, all right. So when I dropped that one song, like, it just started going crazy. I was just like, all right, fuck it. I just put out 2 more songs, but that's it. Like, they the only 3 songs I got out.
So with you dropping the songs, that's not related, that's just you messing around, that's not related to supposed retirement, deleting of pictures on the account and all that.
I was trolling, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, you the first one to actually admit to trolling. I appreciate you copping to it.
I'm always trolling, bro. You don't see my shit? I'm always trolling. Like, I'm a troll. Like, that's why I had to delete my Twitter, bro, because I'm a troll, bro. Like,
I ain't noticed, but I definitely knew it was Cap when you said you retired, though.
I'm a motherfucking troll, bro. Don't take my page serious, bro. Like, do you see my Abby? That's a high school picture of Morgan Freeman, bro.
We was talking about it earlier. We was gonna ask you like, who's that in that picture?
Yeah, I think that's on here. It's on here as a question we were
That's
gonna ask.
Morgan Freeman. That's my nigga right there. I fuck with Morgan Freeman.
You got a Morgan Freeman impression in your bag? Go ahead and put a whole Morgan Freeman impression.
I can't put on Morgan Freeman impression just out the bag.
Just the rest of the podcast, you gotta talk about Morgan Freeman.
Alright, so
Well, that brings us to Overrated, Underrated on the Producer Grind Podcast. Overrated, Underrated, we present you with 5 topics. You simply respond overrated, underrated. If we think it merits further discussion, we're going to ask you to explain. So we have Pyrex Turn Me the Fuck Up on Overrated, Underrated. And our first topic, Bape.
that's fucked up, dog.
Your girl started giggling too.
That's underrated.
You know I asked that, right?
Yeah, because I say it's underrated because niggas don't be putting that shit together right. Niggas be looking like goddamn fools and like looking stupid as hell. But it's underrated because it's like it's some Bape got some old fire like with it. Like I'm not just saying Bape. I'm saying like everything is one that came with Pharrell.
Yeah,
when that
okay.
came out.
Yeah.
That's why I say it's underrated. Like they got some hoodies from 2001 shitting on everything that's out right now.
Them hoodies are dope and that Bape shit is dope. The only thing I think of is they broke or they were popping right when the shit was crossing over from baggy to fitted. So Bape got a lot of baggy shit.
I don't like wearing baggy shit, bro. I was never the kid that wear baggy shit. I was always a skater kid too, by the way.
Overrated, Underrated on the Producer Grind Podcast. Slime language.
Why are we giving them all the best up ones? Right?
Underrated.
Why it took you so long to say that though?
I said underrated.
I know, but why it took you so
I was drinking my water. It's natural artesian.
Give slime language. Give it a praise sandwich. 2 things you really like, 1 thing you thought could be a little better.
Shout out to my boy Lil Key, man. And shout out to Thug for putting his artists on, man. Like, who be doing that? Like, niggas be running concentration camps out here. Like, shout out to Thug for that, for real. Like, that's why I fuck with it. It's not his tape. It's a tape that show his artist. And he put his girl on there. That's fire.
He's slick. You can run for office, just so you know.
That's fire.
Overrated, Underrated on the Producer Grind Podcast with Pyrex TurnMeUp. Walmart.
Man, that shit overrated. I can't stand Walmart, bro.
What's wrong with Walmart?
Everybody in that bitch got attitude, bro, for no reason. Like, yo, the people at the self-checkout lines be mad at you when the self-checkout shit start working. Like, excuse me, can you help me with this? For what? Like, what you mean for what? I'm trying to get some drawers and some t-shirts so I can go home. Homegirl shut her line down and you feel me? And she ain't had nobody the whole time. Since I walked in Walmart and came back, she was sitting up there on her phone. The bitch cut the light
Sound
off.
like you just came from Walmart.
Nah, bro, I just had a lot of bad Walmart experience. I got put out of Walmart one time too, for real.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
No, you gonna tell that story, my G.
You gotta do a lot to get
You
kicked
got
out of
put
Walmart.
out of Walmart?
Yeah.
KO, you a fucking genius. Talk about it.
Man, because these niggas thought I was trying to steal a TV. So,
What you gonna do? Tuck it in your bag?
nah, it was a big ass TV, you feel me? I bought it out Florida and I had got it shipped out here. So, you feel me? I'm trying to put real that bitch outside. They say, I need your receipt. Me being a nigga, you know what I told the bitch at the counter, right? No, I don't need no receipt. You feel me? Trying to feel myself. You feel me? I'm like, I don't need no receipt. Paid hard cash. Keep that. Trying to pull out. She said, I need your receipt. I said, yo, you just seen me pay hard cash. She said, go back to the register and get a receipt. I'm like, all right. She go back with me to the register. The bitch see me walking over there. I lie to you not, bro. Like, I put this on my mom's. The bitch see me walking over there. Hit the light. Cut the counter off. Like, she couldn't have no people come back over there. So I had to go get the security lady. I'm like, yeah, she cut the counter off. She was like, no, she didn't. You lying. you just trying to get out of here with a free TV. I'm like, what you mean? Like, you could go check right here, like, go check the camera. She was like, I ain't gotta check a motherfucking thing. Like, she was one of the mean ass old lady, you feel me? I got gold teeth, but her shit was rotten. So she called the other old security ass nigga over there. That nigga looked like, what's his name? Y'all ever seen the Tyler Perry movie? Nah, what's that shit?
Mr. Brown?
Nah, the Tyler Perry show on TV. And they got the two sons.
House of
In the House of Pain.
House of Pain, right?
The old fat nigga. That's how the
Mr. Brown, right? With the pants all pulled up.
Nah, not Mr. Brown. Mr. Payne, nigga.
Oh, I'm thinking of something
I
different.
knew he was talking about the fat one.
Yeah.
The fat one, yeah.
Yeah, he look just like him. So that's the only reason I really remember him. But yeah, anyway, so cut a long story short, we find the bitch, you feel me? And so she already logged out. They had to go back into the system and log back in. By the time that already happened, they already called the police and shit. Police sitting outside. I'm sitting outside in handcuffs. They come out like, here the receipt right here.
Oh, that's fucked up.
And ever since that day, I was like, bro, Walmart really a fucked up place, bro. Like,
Now, we got to give a shout out to KO. KO was talking about that. He was like, asking about Walmart. It was like,
I guarantee you I have a good ass story. I have a question. So I noticed you got the Gucci sneakers, you know what I'm saying? You got your fine apparel, right? You got to go into these nice department stores to get this shit, right? Tell me you getting your receipts now. She's like,
you lost me on that one.
no, like, so, you go on to, you got to get your Gucci sneakers from the department store, right? You can't just go on to Walmart, right? You got to get your nice shit. I hope this nigga's getting his receipts now is what I'm saying.
You can't leave out the store without receipt. They stuff that motherfucker in the bag. You gotta have a receipt.
And we don't want no mix-ups.
That's pretty.
They rocking no fakes, dog. No fakes.
All right, man. Hey, overrated, underrated. The Producergrind Podcast with Pyrex TurnMeUp, man. That was a good ass story about
Right.
Walmart. That's gonna be the takeout.
KO, put an
Fuck
MVP
Walmart.
trophy for you. For yourself.
Overrated, underrated. FL20.
If you using anything over FL11, you overrated. And I say that with utmost sincerity. I feel bad for y'all.
Hey, we gotta admit, 20 was a big step from 12, though.
For real. Like, what happened to 13?
No, I'm saying it was a lot
talking
better
about
than
numbers.
12.
Oh, for real? I ain't use it.
It's way better than 12. It's more like 11.
Tell me about it. I don't even know nothing about it.
I don't know. The feel. It feels a little bit more like 11. It's not like you don't got to do all the extra shit that you got to do in 12 to pull up shit and all that stuff.
Nope, because then I'll be a hypocrite. I ain't doing that. I'm going to try it, though. I will tell you that I tried. So I can't really say it's overrated or underrated because I ain't never tried it yet. I'm just thinking FL12, though, overrated.
Yeah, 12 is super trash, but 20 is definitely fuck with
It's
it.
worth it.
Yeah.
You said fuck wittable?
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
You said that, I got to.
And lastly, on the overrated, underrated segment of the Producergrind Podcast, with Pyrex TurnMeUp, crab chips.
Overrated.
Dang, go do a city like that.
I don't like crab chips, bro.
I got them. They were pretty nasty. I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of nasty.
It tastes like
Hella salty.
salty, nigga. It tastes like a season.
It really. It's just like they just dumped the whole seasoning on the chip. It's
Whole
nasty.
season, like you don't even taste the chip. Like I can't even say a seasoned chip. It just tastes like a whole
It's
season.
like hard seasoning. Some leftover seasoning.
So what have you been homesick for food wise that you can't get in Atlanta that you can get in Baltimore?
I need 4 wings and fried salt, pepper, ketchup, hot sauce, and a half and half. Man. If somebody hear me out there,
He said that shit from the depth of his soul.
I like the way
send me some Stokos, bro. Please send me some Stokos, man, with a jumbo half and half. Because I know it's going to be watered down by the time you get here. Just please.
I know it's gonna be watered down by the time it get here.
Like, now I'm hungry. Why would you even ask? I'm hungry for real now.
What's one of the big differences you've seen between Baltimore and then Atlanta, just in the sound, in the music scene, like music wise, like the sound, and then also the way people move?
Took our factor away.
They
Oops. Well, we got to come with an factor
You
on the
know what
fly.
we really need to film is the pre-production meeting.
Facts.
I would say
I completely.
What separates, you know, what they talk about, rap about, how they rap.
Well, he definitely would have. He definitely would have failed the own factor. Let's put it like that. Definitely would have failed that.
So you saying that they really rap about what they're doing? That's what you saying? Oh, that's what you said.
What you talking about, Baltimore?
Yeah.
Or out here?
And I was talking about Baltimore.
Baltimore. These niggas is just serving up indictments. I love my niggas to death, bro, but they serving up indictments. Like, I wish they chill out on themselves. For real, like.
Yeah, they chill on themselves in the song.
For real, like.
The mixtape is Exhibit A.
Bruh. Like, we know y'all niggas about it, bro. Like, we know y'all niggas. Personally. You ain't got rap to us about it. Like, you feel me? Like, I want everybody in Baltimore to win. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's some niggas in my city that really got potential to blow, man. Like, and I can't wait for them to blow. Because when they do blow, they gonna take the world by storm. Like, a lot of niggas in my city that's destined to blow. Like, it's just I hope they leave the city so they can blow, man.
So you think it's a difference in mindset mostly?
Yeah, because once I always say when people leave the city, they grow. Like, they grow, man. Their mindset change. Like, their music get bigger. Like, man, like, it's just a lot of artists I see back home, bro. I want to see win.
You ever bring some of your people from Baltimore out to here just to stay with you for a little bit? And
all the time. My people just left my crib, you feel me? I had my boy D-Day out here. I always talk about him. D-Day Collage. That's the boy I started making beats with. Like, my right-hand man. That's my dog. Like,
and you can see a change in their mentality just from the time that was down here?
Like, not just him. Not even him. It's just,
no, not him specifically, but just in general when someone comes to Atlanta.
Hell yeah. I can see a change in my mentality. Like, my beats grew. Like, they grew. Like, once I heard, like, when I started getting around, like, bigger producers, you feel me? Like, I started learning more, started experiencing more, and noticing more. Like, Jazze Pha, learning mixing. DJ Plugg. Only thing he really told me that actually works, stop thinking.
Yeah, what?
Stop thinking.
Stop thinking?
Yeah. Like, you'll sit there in front of your computer and be like, all right, I'm about to make a beat. What I want to make this sound like. Make the beat. Start clicking, you feel me? Have fun. Like, and ever since then, it's like, I haven't had beat block ever. Ever. Like, I can sit there and make a beat 5 minutes. Keep going. It don't even really matter. It could be 5 minutes to an hour.
How do you know Jazze Pha?
I met Jazze Pha at 11th Street, my boy Yaki.
And then also, I want to say, I think Brian Michael Cox follows you too. Do you have a relationship with him?
Who that?
Whoa, because that's not a question I was expecting to have to answer.
I'm about to ask you too. I don't know.
Legendary R&B producer. You would probably know him as the man who helped Jermaine Dupri revive Mariah Carey's career. The emancipation of Mimi. Work very closely with Jermaine Dupri, but he follows you. You know Jermaine Dupri, Brian Michael Cox, Jazze Pha. I guess you would call them OGs, if you will. A lot of those guys. I'm kind of running the same
Stevie
circles.
J stopped me in the mall.
Oh, word.
Yeah, like, I got his number. I'll be working with Stevie J. Like, Stevie J Pha.
The OGs fuck with you. That's a big deal.
I didn't know if you said Brian Michael Cox. I feel dumb, bro. We on a producer podcast.
I mean, it's different though because, like, I guess I'll never fault anybody for that because we're in a day and age where, because of the niche-ness, if you will, of music, there's so much music out there. We're making music for such specific groups of people that I can understand that you could be a producer and not know who it is, especially if you're young. So,
I mean, I didn't know who Keith Sweat was when I met him. So.
Oh, you need to know who Keith Sweat is.
I mean, I know his music, but I ain't never seen him.
Seen what he looked like type shit.
Yeah, he was the one playing when you was conceived.
Going back a little bit to when you were talking about
bro, my parents young. It was probably a little Boosie they was fucking to.
You were talking about bringing your friends and people back from back home down here. One thing I always notice, because I'm from a different place too. I'm from Rochester, New York. People will come down, right? they'll get so motivated. They'll see it's so dope, man. I'm about to start coming down every month, bro. I'm coming down. You know what I mean? Then I don't see it for a year.
Yeah,
Same shit happen
all the time. But only person that stay consistent, my boy did that. He down here like monthly, every month he down here because he really wanted. Like, and I ain't gonna let him let up. Like, he just had his first son, my nephew, for real. And I ain't gonna have no kids, so it's like no time soon. Hopefully, like hopefully, you feel me? But it's like that's my all right there. Like, we doing this for him at this point. Like, we doing this for Carter, so I ain't gonna let you let up on him. You give up on him, you give up on me. I ain't finna let you give up on me. Like, that's deep.
My bad. Water went down the wrong. Cut that shit out.
Oh, no. Not only you're not going to cut it off, we might laugh at you. Y'all motherfuckers over there like to laugh at somebody when they start fucking.
Right.
You okay? Are you okay, man?
I'm straight, bro.
Okay, cool.
Appreciate it, man.
You straight?
Appreciate it. I ain't drowning.
If your computer crashed tomorrow or went missing, what would you do?
I call my boy Kim and tell him send that shit right on over here because it's time for us to go.
Trying to come a little bit closer to the mic, bro.
I call that nigga Kim.
So who's this shit, like your personal IT guy? Or?
No, Kim Jong-un.
It'd be World War III.
It'd be a rap.
Nah, just wrap it up.
Bro,
wrap that shit up, bro.
Retirement part 2.
Nah, we might as well sign that shit away for real.
You ain't got it backed up, man.
Bro, let me tell you. I got 4 computers full of beats. Like, beats, bro. I sit there. I'm like a nerd. I sit there for hours. Making beats. Should say out of space. Cool. Make beats. Right. I got so many beats, bro. Like, it don't even make sense. Like, for real. Like, I got a lot of beats, bro.
Is that your biggest fear as a producer?
Yeah, losing all my beats.
Mm.
So I got a lot of beats. Like, some days I just sit there and just listen to all my beats. Like, not just to be like, oh no, arrogant shit. Just like, I want to hear what I can do better. Like, what can I fix? Like, how I progress. Like, I sometimes start listening to my old beats and be like, ooh, you was some booty. Niggas was hyping you up, though. You feel me? But that's what all it took. That's another thing. Show love to everybody, yo. If a nigga DM me, man, reply. It don't matter how big you get. It don't matter how many followers you get. Man, always reply. Like, it be little niggas hit me up like, yo, can I collab with you? Sure, if it's hard, send it through, bro. Like, I'm not gonna be the nigga and be like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna do this, and you send me a terrible ass collab. When you send me something decent to fuck with, I'm gonna fuck with it. Like, if you got the paper or not, if you come with me to paper, I'm gonna do it. But like, I look at producers as a different way than I look at artists. Like, because producers don't get the respect they should get.
Like one of your own, you look at them as like one of your own.
Yeah, so I just feel like I know how I want to be treated. So it's like, I know how I did, like it was coming up, man. I used to DM niggas all the time. And I be around half of them now, just like,
They remember you?
Nah. That niggas don't even follow me right now. Like, but I be in the studio with these niggas working with them now, and every time I see them, they do, oh, what's up, little bro? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I bet you try to follow me and seeing all them DMs too. But it's like, I don't hold grudges. I just be laughing at shit like that. Like, even Metro blew up Sonny before Sonny fucked with him. You know what I mean? Like, it's a process, dog.
What is your go-to VST?
Like what I always start with.
What can you not make a beat without?
That's deep. That's deep. Nexus.
I knew it was gonna be one of them. It was gonna be Nexus or Omnisphere.
I thought he was gonna say Omnisphere.
I'm lying. I don't use neither one of them. I use electronics on all my beats.
For real?
Yeah. That's all I use.
So you try to hit us with the cat.
You say he was a troll though.
Try to deceive the audience.
Man, I was like, nah, don't do that, bro. Like, nah, I don't never use Nexus, bro.
All the producers that just started making beats don't know about Nexus. They were all gonna Google that shit.
What is this? This is a dinosaur shit right here. Hell yeah. I seen a nigga with a gold necklace and stuff there. I was like, damn, shorty, he took it back. Got the skins on that motherfucker.
The skins, right?
Do you work with any sound designers, like personal sound designers?
Yeah, shout out to my boy B-Rex, man. Murder Gang and the bitch. He did the sound of Murder Gang. Yeah, shout out to my boy B-Rex.
Like, that really help you? That really help you like start creating your own sound?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I got my own sound when I got this kit from B-Rex. And it was like this 808 specifically in there that I always use. I don't hear nobody else use. And I told him don't give it to nobody else. But he gave it to Weezy. But that's another story for another day. That's B-Rex's fault.
This ain't one that's out on the internet. You got to know, bro, to get it personally type shit.
Yeah, you got to know him personally.
How do you link up with these sound designers?
I met B-Rex trolling on Twitter. Because he was trolling too. I forgot what we was trolling about. The niggas was just trolling about something. And he was like, oh, you make beats? I'm like, yeah.
Hey, when he was talking about beats.
Trolling to get you far.
He was really trolling, like trolling hard.
Don't sleep on that. Like, that's something that you out.
All right, bro.
All right, fam. Hey, man, you said shout out to my man T Hood, man. Hey, Mafia.
Got some good news. He gonna know about it in a few seconds. Look, team.
Shout out to the, shout out to man T Hood dropping the tapes, man.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say, don't sleep for the producers out there. Like, don't sleep on the personal sound design, right? Like, to me, in my relationships with major producers, like, you're gonna get a placement faster just by giving the homie a bang of loops than you would if you even went to homie and said, yo, can you give me a placement? Like, I just making yourself valuable, you know what I'm saying? And I get calls, I've got a couple phone calls this week, yo, so-and-so might be getting this look, or so-and-so might be getting your beat just because you were sending homie his own loop packs.
I got a lot of placements with B-Rex just because of that.
Do you collab with a lot of producers now? Or do you find yourself working more just like off of other people's loops?
I really be trying to just work with melodies because I'm real in particular with my drums. Right? I really take my time with my drums. Right? I love drums. Like, because you got to think about it. Before anything else, it was drums. Like, Africans, like, they don't use nothing else but drums. Like, and the music sounds so big. Be sounding bigger than our own music half the time. Like, you feel me? Like, drums.
Especially on like movie soundtracks.
Yeah, bro.
And they got the tribal drums.
You feel me? Like Black Panther, like how they got just the
Right.
drums in the back. I'm just like, dang, bro. Like, you don't need no piano. You don't need no bells, no melody, no nothing. It's just the drums. Like, and the thing that's best about it is like, it's not supposed to happen and it's not supposed to sound right, but it does because they layering over top of all the drums. Like, it's nothing but low end. Nothing but low end. Everybody playing drums, but different melodies. You feel me? But it's all blending together to sound right.
Do you feel like it's an even split? Either you a melody dude or you a drum dude?
Drum dude.
No, I'm saying, do you feel like it's a split? You can be either or?
Oh, yeah.
Not talking about you personally or as a producer.
Definitely. It's a split.
Do you know anybody that's both? Or is it usually people who lean more towards
You know
one?
who got that's Deco. People be sleep on Deco. It's Cicero.
Yeah, Cicero fire.
Like, niggas sleep on Cicero, man. Cicero out of here. Cicero's GOAT. Like, Cicero 5.
We seen you were in a session with Cicero and Z-Money last night.
Yeah, that's my. I stay with Z-Money. Like, that's my dog. And Cicero, I just started working with him once I went out to Miami with Southside. And ever since then, we locked in.
You be getting loose from him?
Cicero?
Yeah.
Nah. We just cook up together.
Oh, okay.
Well, it sounds like you had a pretty full year of being in Atlanta. Like, a lot's changed for you.
Definitely. A whole lot changed, bro.
Where can we expect to like hear your tag, hear your music at now coming up in this year or next year, 2019?
October 5th, Flocka Valley 2.
What
Ready for that one.
I'll keep going.
I was just saying, be ready for that one.
Going back to talking more a little bit about the technical side. What do you put on your master channel?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Not like
No limiter.
goddamn
Nothing.
thing. I don't even touch it. My mix.
But a lot of your shit though, you be in the studio, don't you go straight to the engineer 9 times out of 10 though?
I mean, see, the thing is, everything really just be level because I be in the studio and I make my beats loud. A lot of people stop making their beats low. I make my beats, I crank my shit.
You have them clip or not?
Yeah, I let it clip.
Yeah.
But once everything sound even and level, you feel me? That's when it's just right to me. I ain't never had no complaints yet, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Facts. Real shit.
You talked earlier about having management to kind of help you deal with the fuck shit. So you're managed by Kei Opens Door, is that correct?
Yeah, Sirski.
So when's the time where, as a producer, I know, okay, I'm gonna need a manager?
When you start getting album placements, when you start working with labels, that's when you really gonna need a manager, because labels, man, they grimy. They petty.
Is me thinking to myself, man, I need somebody to help me get placements, I should go get a manager? Is that a good thought?
No.
Talk about it.
I feel like if you want to get placements, the best thing to do is work with producers, because producers got your back more than anybody else right now. You feel me? Before you come up. Like, my first placement came through a collab. You feel me? Paid the older nigga. The beat was hard. Like, he not gonna not play the beat if the beat hard. He still gonna want his bread, just like how you would want your bread in the session. That's how that goes. That's how I would tell people, like, aim for the stars, man. You never know who gonna apply.
So would you say for a producer then, the main benefits of having a manager is really just for conducting business with labels and artists and stuff like that?
Yeah, and keeping yourself on track too. Definitely.
So what do you mean? Talk about that.
Like, keep me grounded and keep me focused, because I'm the type to get lost. You feel me? Get like off track quick. Like, I be in the one thing and just I'm so one track minded. You feel me? Like, if I'm doing this, I'm locked in on this. But she like, nah, you need to still be paying attention to doing this and doing this and this too. Like, and I'm only gonna listen to her when she said, because like, she my manager and I know she knows what's best for me. And I'm hard headed. Like, if you don't know nothing about it and you not in it, don't tell me about it. Like, because I don't want to hear your opinion because you're not dealing with it. Because I can't. How can I value something that you didn't go through? That's all.
Dope. Well, shoot, man. Tell the people where we can find you on social media.
Pyrex TurnMeUp on IG only. That's about it.
I don't know how this one slid away from us. Oh no, you said anybody would turn me up and my name is my son. I'm gonna need you to elaborate on that. Now you've already told us you troll, so I can let you off the hook if you was trolling.
I was not trolling.
Talk about that.
I just feel like Izzy caught winning this year, and a lot of people knew. But I knew a lot of them motherfuckers before they knew me. And ain't none of them motherfuckers have turned me up in they tag. That's all I'm saying. There's a lot of people out there would turn me up, boop, or something turn me up at they tag. So it's like, I'm just like, hey man, y'all can have it now. Like, I already got a new tag, y'all can have it. But it's like, that shit just lame. Like, niggas be unfollowing me and having a tag out of nowhere. I'm like, wow, bro. You follow me, unfollow me, and then got the tag. And then when I join your live, you be like, oh no, that's an old tag. Crazy, man.
So you in the comments, you looking for all the smoke out here, huh?
I just be dropping laughing emojis. Niggas know what I be talking about. I'm like, I'm a troll, but I'm an asshole too. Like I'm gonna let you know I seen it, but I don't care. I'm like, decide you gonna say something to me or not, and that's that. Like I'm one of the trolls that's just gonna laugh about shit. Like, you can either let me get under your skin, or you can just be like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna just laugh with this nigga, bro, because he not serious. Like, I don't care. I'm not gonna sign no nigga. Well, I don't want to sign somebody. Like, that's stressful.
So if you got Turn Me Up in your name, you use reverse open hats, you're Pyrex son.
Yes, sir. That is a fact. That is a big fact. And I'll tell you that right now. So I'm going to send y'all some contracts in about 3-4 years. And the release papers 3 months after y'all get y'all contracts. But I'm signing niggas.
Or cease and desist. Stop copying the swag.
Shout out to Savage at 21. I mean, damn. I'm high. I'm sorry. Shout out to Savage and Offset for the new tag though.
Oh, that's where your tag came from?
Hell yeah.
That's dope. Cool, man. We appreciate you pulling up, bro.
Really, dog. Thanks, man. I appreciate y'all for having me. It's always love it. Producergrind.
Already.
Appreciate you. No problem.
Signing out, man.